All right, we are recording. Julia can't be here because she's working. This is lesson 19, our 18th meeting, and we'll go through the quiz. Okay, question 3. The question is, do men's voting preferences differ significantly from women's voting preferences? Meaning that it should be the null is they're equal and the alternative is they're not equal.
Right.
So, what set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question?
I picked the last one.
Gender and voting preferences are independent. Gender voting preferences are not. Yep. Okay, cool. Question 4. What is the equation for computing the degrees?
Which one did you pick?
We picked the last one as well.
Okay.
And what is the equation for computing the degrees of freedom? It's number of rows minus 1
Oh,
minus the number of columns minus 1. So there are 4 rows and 4 columns.
Do we use the total one?
Oh. Wait, there's actually 3 and 2. I mean, are we including the column total?
No, we're not. I'm going crazy. Okay, so there's 2 rows and 4 columns. No, 3 columns.
Just 2 times.
So 2, because it's just
Yeah.
2 minus 1 times 3 minus 1 equals 2. Are the requirements for conducting a, what do we call that? The chi-squared test? Yeah, chi-squared test for independence met by this data set. So we have to use a simple random sampling to obtain a sample from a single population. That's 1 requirement. And 2 is expected count must be greater than or equal to 5.
I think it's the first one.
Yes,
I
there are
picked-
5 expected counts. What does that mean by counts? Like the total?
So
Yeah.
female Republican, there's more than 5. Female Democrat, there's more than 5.
Okay, so we went with the first one.
Right.
What is the value of chi-squared test statistic for the problem?
I got 16.204. Just let me know if that's what you get.
I'm gonna plug it into the Excel. Chi-squared test. Okay. 250, 300, there. 200. So I get 16.204. Is that what you get?
Yeah. The only problem with this is that the p-value is extremely small. It's more than 3 decimal places.
That's very
That's
small.
okay.
So I'm not sure if I'm right. So do we just write it like that, or I don't know?
It would just be 0.000.
There's 3 zeros there, right? 0.0003.
Right. So because you can only round to 3 decimals, it'd just be 0.000 because it's so small.
Yeah.
So we got 15.204.
Yeah, that's what I got. Then question 8, we're putting 0.000 for the p-value. So what is the outcome? Well, because the p-value is very small, we're going to reject it.
Mm-hmm.
Or reject the null, that is. Meaning that there is sufficient evidence to suggest that
They're not
that gender and voting preferences are independent
or not.
or not. So the first one. Okay.
You picked the first one?
Yeah. That's what we were thinking because we rejected it, there's sufficient evidence that the gender and voting preferences are not independent.
Right.
Okay. So the question for this next one is, do people in Europe, Australia, and United States seek chiropractic care for the same reasons? They are greater than 5, and you can do a simple random survey or sample, excuse me. So the conditions are met, so true for 10.
Yeah.
Okay, degrees of freedom. There are 3 rows and 5 columns. So
I got 8.
times 4, 8. Yep. Question 12. Let's plug in the info. 62. Oh. I get 7.436 for question 12.
7.436?
That's what I get.
Yeah, me too. What did you get for your p-value? Because my p-value changed.
P-value 0.4904.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I have in there now, but for some reason earlier it was 0.115. It's weird. Like changed all of a sudden. Point.
Huh.
9.
Is 7.436.
That would-
Yeah, so 0.490.
Yeah. So the p-value 0.490. So p-value is kind of high. We're going to reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis, meaning there's insufficient evidence to suggest. Now this is where I always get confused, is if it's not independent or is independent.
I think it's the second one. There is insufficient evidence because we failed to reject it.
Yeah.
That motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location.
Not independent because we failed to reject it.
Mm-hmm.
The second one.
Yeah.
But
Okay. That's it then. Awesome.
You want me to submit it?
I got it.
All right, got 100.
Yep.
Dope.
Well, I didn't do the individual prep, so I got.
All right, all right. So we're still waiting for the professor to approve our experiment, right?
Yeah, that's what Kaylin said. Professor emailed her and said that she'll get back to her sometime this week.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that
Cool.
means we have to wait before we can start collecting data, because if for some odd reason it's not approved, then we'd just be wasting time.
All right. Well, hopefully we hear back soon.
All right. I think that's it then for now. Well, whenever we hear back, the next group meeting, we'll just grab the data right away then.
All right.
Okay, do we have anything else to go over?
Nope.
All right, cool. Then we'll see you later.